They not slide into my DM.
Okay, that's it. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode on Life in High Church. I am Princess Ige, and today I'm having a discussion with two amazing, beautiful ladies. We're talking about everything that involves relationship, their desires, their expectations, and every juicy detail you want to listen to. So stay with me, and as you do that, subscribe, like, share, drop a comment, let us know what you think. Thank you. So now I'm going to be introducing you to the amazing, beautiful lady I said I have in the room. Here on my left hand side, I have,
My name is Olowu.
and here on my right hand side, I have.
I'm Damilola, Adebobuyi my name.
Okay, as I said earlier, we're going to be having a discussion, we're going to be asking questions, and they're going to be sharing their experiences, enlightening us, and letting us into the juicy details of what they know about relationships and everything that involves it. So first of all, I'm going to be asking, before we go into it, let's know what they expect. What are the aspects, when you think about a guy, okay, my perfect kind of man. So what do you think of? Tall, dark, handsome. I mean, those are the general things pertaining to you.
Actually, my spec, I have a whole list, like about 21 or 22 lists listed that this is what I want in a man actually. But all things being equal, everything is based on what God really wants from me. And even at that, I love tall guys, taller than me. And I love a guy that is God fearing. That's the major point that I really want in a relationship. For everyone that I'm going to come across, I want a person that loves God genuinely and the person that seeks God on a daily basis and on a life basis. So that's my kind of.
Okay, so that's nice. I like the taller than me part. So now, Dami, what do you have for us? What are your specs?
Okay, I don't think I've ever imagined someone short, tall, all those physical appearance stuff. Basically someone who is not just a Christian, a nominal Christian, Christian by name, someone who understands what Christian really means. I was brought up in a Christian setting whereby I've seen tongue speaking brothers, but their character is zero, but minus one. So majorly a Christian who is showing it in his character, whose character can bring people to Christ. And so someone who is intelligent and smart. I can't stand dumb people. Someone who is very intelligent and smart.
Okay, that's nice. You just mentioned the aspects, and I'm intrigued. Opeoluwa is interested in two guys. Please, you can talk. You can come and book your seat. Okay, now to the next question. Now you have mentioned your specs. So, do you think there's a role a lady ought to play in choosing a life partner? Do you think a lady has a role, or let me put it like this: what role is a Christian sister supposed to play in getting a spouse, or should she totally leave it to God? Like, okay, God is in control. God is going to be the right person at the right time. I just have to sit down here and be. What are your opinions about that?
Yeah, for every particular thing God is said to do, actually, there is a part of a woman, like human being, there's a part for you to play.
Yes.
So this is what God is said to do, but this is your part to play. So in terms of relationships, there's a part for every Christian sister to play, and that's the part of positioning yourself. And in positioning yourself, you have to prepare for the purpose at which God has given to you. Because it's not one half and half that becomes one, it's one plus one. So you have to be a soul being before you are joined to another person. Because God will not give his son a kind of person that is not what he's doing in his life. So for every Christian sister, the role they have to play is to position themselves in place of seeking God's face. There are things that God is going to. If you are seeking God for a relationship and God is saying that this is not time for relationship, and God will be doing a particular thing in your life that will set you aright for that particular right person that God is preparing for you. So I felt like the role that you have to play is position.
If there's anything I got from what Opeoluwa said, this is positioning. So you have to know where you ought to be. So I think it's a responsibility for Christians that to ask God that, okay, God, what would you have me do?
Yeah.
What should I be doing at this moment? What are things I should do to prepare myself? So Dami, what do you have for us? The Christians are supposed to just stand by, or should she do something?
Well, I think basically you attract who you are. So what you want in a guy, you should be that person first. So the guy should be able to attract you. So in terms of the spiritual aspect, you must be well grounded. While you are single, you should seek God more. Because I see stories about when you get married, responsibilities and all of that. So exactly. So now that you're still single, now that you're still seeking God's face, so be spiritually grounded. Then physical aspect, your cooking skills, your morals, your morals, and basically every aspect of one's life.
So yes, we attract who you are. So if you want to attract a spirit-filled brother, a brother that is not just a Christian by name, you have to be a Christian at heart as well. So that's basically something I really like. So now we all know that different people, God has different kind of children. And Jesus was saying in the Bible that He didn't come to the world because of people that are whole and healthy. He came because of people that are sick to set them free. And also we know that some children of God come to God with a past. They've made mistakes, they've done different things. So how can they deal with tormenting situations? How can they deal with tormenting questions of God punishing them for their past mistakes? For example, a sister that you used to be in the world, she had a fair share of exploration, she had done different things, had different kind of guys. Now she comes to God, she realizes that, I need God in my life. She becomes a devoted Christian. And let's say she's at that age where she ought to get married and she's having some delay. How is she supposed to handle that situation? She's supposed to answer questions. Okay, God is intentionally punishing me. So what's your take on that?
Actually, one thing I know God for is that God is a merciful Father.
Merciful Father.
And no matter what to make us be in that bondage is the guilt in us, that the conscience telling you that you have done this, you have done that, and that's why this is happening to you, which might not be so. And no matter what you have done in the past, you just have to let it go. For as any man that is in Christ is a new creature. So whatever things that you have done in the past is the past, and God is ready to God has already made you new as a Christian. So whatever things you have done in that, the mistake you have done, the mistake you have made that has caused you to be thinking that this is not this is going to affect my future, this is going to affect my life. Just forget about it and know that God is a merciful Father and God has already forgiven you for what you have done. So that will make you free from the yoke of guilt and mistakes.
What do you think? How do you think sister handle such tormenting question as God is punishing me for my past mistakes?
Okay, the thing is that most times we think because we've done this, that's why this thing is happening to us. What if we not do it? And it still eventually happens.
Yeah.
So there's a phase of challenges as a Christian. Everything will not be good at all times. You want after secondary school you gain admission after that. So it's always a phase of God testing you, but all of those things. So sometimes we just assume because of our past. And that's where what she said comes in. When you are a new creature, all things in the past, knowing that God is a very merciful God and He has forgiven.
Okay, so now that we've answered that, here comes the question. Does God intentionally make some of His children wait for being engaged? I've heard stories of people that had to wait till they were like 30 plus, maybe 40 before they eventually got engaged or got married. Do you think God was intentionally keeping them?
For every waiting, there is a result that I want to come. So the Bible was saying that He called the 12 and He gave them power before He sent them forth. So for every waiting period, God is ready to do a thing in that particular person's life. And one thing that we do is that most of us as a believer, our yieldedness is not enough. And that God is doing a particular thing in our life now. And we did not yield to what He's doing. So we have not passed that stage to be able to graduate to that particular thing that God wants to do. So I felt like God did not intentionally keep everyone waiting. Because every individual of us has time set for a particular thing. Sometimes we might do it because of one thing or the other that we did. So that's my own.
Okay.
Okay, like the wisest man in the world ever said, there's a time for everything. So there's time. God has already planned it. Okay, at this age, we're going to do this. That's why sometimes you see people that are brilliant, that that are very brilliant, and they still 2, 3, 4 years before they get admission.
Yeah.
Why those are not even as spread as them? Do it once, and So what if God is He knows the beginning from the end, and the end from the beginning. So what if you get engaged 23, you got married 25, and maybe 26, you were gone, you were dead, or maybe it was banned, it's gone. But God already knows. He knows what's going to happen in the next 3, 4 years. So you understand that if you keep you waiting till 30, you're going to have the best marriage ever. So for every waiting, like you said, there is a result. There's a beautiful story after every waiting. So think of that.
Yeah, I think it's something to my mind while we're discussing. It says, when it seems my God is coming too late, He's coming in a big way. So if God is keeping you waiting because He has something grand at the end of that waiting. Okay, so now an interesting question that I really like. Online dating. What's your take on online dating for Christians?
Hey, actually started to me first. Online dating, I won't say it's bad or good, but I'll try as much as possible to balance it. Now, there is no limitation on where anyone could meet. Yeah, but well, I'll just say maybe it's bad, maybe. And
so online dating.
Okay. Yeah. It depends actually. Online dating, those websites dating, or that have an app on the phone to hook up, and or is it on social media? So you answer that question first before I answer my question.
Okay, I would say
both. Okay, so I'm going to talk on the two. So for website dating, I think it's as a result of desperation. And those people that join those websites and online dating, I felt like they didn't trust me. Because if they know who they serve, or if they know that this is their father and he's ready to cater for them, they won't think about, because this is the trend now that if you are 24, 25 and you have to get married, yeah, everyone, when will you get married? But that should be this maybe because your friend is getting married and going to online website dating is out of it. Is for me, it's my own perspective. It's very bad. It shows that you didn't trust God enough. It's just like someone doing cyber fraud. So it's just that they didn't wait for God to bless them, but they wanted to go out to get their money in an illegal way. So I felt like that's really out of it. But if it is social media, God can allow you to meet your partner there. Because you can meet friends that you know that friends that matter in life. How much more your partner? You can meet your partner on social media, be it Instagram. I have many people that met their spouse on and they are married. They are married and they are fine now. I'm off market actually.
Okay, she just said that she loves the market.
Hey, I'm off market. So they should not slide into my DM.
Okay, that's good. I like that. So now another question. So shooting your shots. What do you think of shooting your shots as a Christian? Is it nice? I mean, I like this brother. It's fine. It's spiritual. It's not just a Christian quote. I know that it carries fire. See, am I permitted to slide into his DM and say, brother, good afternoon. My name is this. Can we be friends? What do you think?
Friends. Can we be friends?
Yeah, it's not for friends. You not just say you want to be girlfriends.
If you want to. You want to be his friend, that's another thing. And okay, you can just walk up to anybody. You look nice. Actually. So can we be friends? That one is normal. But if it's like you're the one that is acting the brother out, in this our generation, this is there is now another new order aside from our culture and whatever things that people know as a lady to a guy in terms of relationship. We believe that in the past that we believe that a lady cannot just walk up to a guy that I love you and I want us to be in a relationship. So it's way out of it and it felt like it's so bad, and I'm still standing on that ground now. But even at that, in this our generation, they said that you can just walk up to that guy and tell her that tell him that I love you, I want us to be. But I feel like the maturity of that guy, and there is no guy that will really want to honor that kind of person.
Yes, I mean the lady's supposed to be changed.
Yes, and they will not want to honor the person in a way. But another thing will happen that the guy might even take the lady for granted. Since you know that you are the one, and one thing that I noticed about a guy is that when the lady loves the guy more, there will be problem because you went to meet him, so you feel like okay, when you go and meet him, and you will feel like you are desperate, then I can take advantage of you. You may not really do things that you ought to do as a normal, as a person that loves the lady.
So, what's your take? You shoot your shot. I mean, if you like a guy, you shoot.
Okay, following the Bible says, "He that findeth not vice versa, not she that findeth a guy." So I just don't know what the Bible says. But nowadays, we ladies, we really want and exactly we're supposed not to be so. And not the thing is that most times it's the lady that take the first move. Most times, but they do it in a smart way. They kind of stylishly become friends. From there the guy will start noticing, okay, what's going on, and maybe they become close friends that the guy has had to ask out. So but the basic thing is that we should follow the Bible. He that findeth a good wife.
But
So
does that mean that a Christian sister cannot like a brother?
Okay.
we can.
So how do you handle it?
Yes, when you like the person.
You can like the person as a friend. You can like the person as a partner, right? But it starts from being a friend. Yeah, so it's not about going straight up like I want to marry you or take ring or that kind of thing.
Okay, so what you are saying now, let me get it, is that, for example, now if I like a boy that is fine and everything, I can just stylishly make my way into his life, become his friend, and be like, that's okay, right? Is that what we're saying?
Well,
Actually, if it is God will know how to orchestrate his things. Because there are some affections that can come as a result of the leading of the Most High. And so you can just feel like I'm liking this person unusually, like other brothers and like. So if it is that God will know how to orchestrate your journey, that it might be you that will even start the conversation, but you won't be desperate because you know that it's God that is speaking. So for love is what? Love is patient.
Exactly. So I don't think we should just chill. Then we can become friends with the person. So from there,
even in becoming friends, you begin to know that this person that I like from afar.
Exactly. Instead of shooting the shot immediately, you can just chill first. Then start to the person. From there, become friends. Then you now know if you really want it or not. Yeah.
One thing I learned is that as a Christian, no matter how I am, the first place to take my feelings and emotions to God, not just to approach the guy straight up, to take my emotions to God. Okay, I'm enjoying this. So now that we talked about handling liking a guy as a Christian, so as a lady Christian, how do I handle sexual urges? I mean, some people make it feel like, okay, we're Christian ladies, we're spiritual, we're holy, we don't have such things. Okay, first of all, do Christian ladies?
Of course.
Okay, now that we are setting that, how do we handle it?
Am I going to? Okay. How to handle sexual urges by working in the spirit. It's as simple as that. It will come on normal, especially during MC ovulation period. You feel it the more then, and if you are not busy or you don't have things doing, you might dwell on it, and it will begin to aggravate like that. So if you, as a Christian sister, if you are having urge, not to go and meet his brother, that's when you're now meeting brother and talking, having a long conversation, especially night talk. So it's better that to keep your chastity, because purity is not when you do the act, even in your heart. So when it's coming that way, then you have to feed yourself. Do spiritual things, do a lot of things, control yourself. Don't that period of time, you just don't entertain too much of excesses. You might want to feel like talking it out or something, but don't. Just keep it, and maybe if your roommate or your friend that is similar, I'm feeling this way like this, and the person should be a spiritual person, because the person should not lead you to another thing. So if you have such kind of sexual urge, you use the wisdom of God, you dwell in the spirit, take your pray to God. God, I'm feeling like this, so you are the one that gave me this. But talk to your father, then do the spiritual thing, read books, and maybe you should just go out with your friends or something. You just distract it.
Yes,
Distract yourself from it. So that's my own take on it.
Okay, sexual urge, I think most times it comes at the result of what we see.
Yeah.
So when you watch a movie, exactly, Korean movie or all these movies that are sensitive to that kind of thing. So like what to see, what to read. Those are read books that
there are some kind of that you
So-
imagine those what's it called? Those things that you are reading from the book.
Yes, you imagine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
from there, so as a Christian, the Christian sister, most times you have to keep away from things like that. Things that can make you have that kind of feeling. I know you're not ready for it. So movies like that, books like that. Before you read a book, go through about the book. So go through it, read about okay, this is what it's about. It's about things that can lead you on. Just for your own sake, just keep reading. There are spiritual edifying books that one can read that could edify someone's soul and everything. So things we see matters a lot. The movies we see and all of that, so they can awaken it. Exactly.
If everywhere is social,
I'm not even be reading anything. I just be going on social
Maybe
media, seeing
ads.
pictures, videos.
Yeah, exactly. So
Like that, careful of whatever it is that you look at. I think for me particularly, when I'm watching when I want to see a movie, I try to scan it first, go through it, like just fast forward, and check the scenes are there before I watch it. It's something I know that okay, at this frame, in my frame of mind present, I cannot watch it. So I'll leave it. Maybe later when I'm just normal, I can watch it. It's just to be very careful about what it is you watch. I think I've had a very interesting time. Okay, I enjoyed the discussion, and I hope our viewers enjoyed the discussion. About do you have anything you want to say finally? Just advice if you are watching you guys out there.
should I go first? Okay, my advice is that my belief for every female out there that my heart is for you. So I'm telling you that you have to just be who God wants you to be actually. Beyond looking for husband, relationship, and it will come. That one is sure. But the fact is just that you should live a life that is purposeful. Live a life that pleases God. Live a life that Jesus will be proud of you out there. That you are doing well, my daughter. Don't because of relationship and neglect God. Don't because of even when you have that relationship that we are talking about. If God is saying that has given you someone, or you have found one that God is saying, don't give up. Don't just neglect don't just neglect God. Your relationship with God matters the most, because your husband, you have to be together. You have to go to heaven together. But even at that, you work together to go to heaven. But the fact is just that your life is important. Don't live your life based on how I have a husband that I want to marry, and that's all. I just want to live my life, be a husband, be a pastor's wife, be anything that I want to become, maybe a worker or something. But I want you to live an intentional life and live purposeful. That God is going to be proud of you, that you are doing well. Welcome, my servant. That you yourself, not only your husband, that you yourself, you are the servant of the Most High, and you are a child of God. That you know what God wants for you, and you're a blessing to generation. So to all the brothers out there, you're a father and you're a man, a husband. So just as Christ loved the church, do well to love your spouse, do well to love your wife. So God is helping us, and I see us going places.
Okay, let's talk about two things. One, the basic thing is God. So before you seek relationship, before you I want to marry, I want to do this, I want to settle down, do you even know God? Because Defining love, I've not really gotten a good definition for love, aside the fact that love is God and God is love.
Yeah.
So before you find love, find God. Then talk about one should chase 1,000, two chasing 10,000. So before you start chasing that 10,000, have you chased your 1,000 first?
Yeah.
So face that 1,000, get edified, be the person you want to attract. So be equipped, be ready spiritually, physically, financially. Be ready as a sister. Be ready financially. Yeah, that's what I have to say.
Okay, I think for me, basically, I'm just going to dwell on what you've said. Just hold God, live a purposeful life, be intentional, be ready for the kind of person you want to attract. Groom yourself to be that kind of person and submit to God. Chase your 1,000. And if you feel like if you are feeling lonely, you need to hang out, have godly friends, sisters that you can hang out with. Hey, I'm feeling like this, I need someone to talk to. Have people you can call on and just hang out. It doesn't have to be a brother, it doesn't have to be a lover or anything. It just has to be a friend. And if there's no friend available, I mean, God is the best friend you can ever have. So cling to. And God is love is God. Eventually, the right person locates you. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you to our beautiful and amazing sisters.
Thanks for having us.
I came to discuss with us. I mean, I had a very good time discussing with you. And I hope we can do this more in the future. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sure this has certainly blessed you. Like, share, subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.